So this skill is going to improve your pushing and your transitions by making you aware of opening your hip. All we're going to do is pick up our foot and turn it so you're in an L position. Obviously, your hips are going to be much more flexible if you've warmed up. So make sure your body's warm, your hips are warm. And if you want to try this at first in your shoes, absolutely do that just to get the feel of it. When you do this, your wheels are going to want to roll. So what I do is I lean on the inside of the foot that I'm not lifting. And that just helps to anchor my foot. And then when you bring your feet back together, I lean both on the inside like this, and that just sort of stops the wheels from running away with you. So ideally when you're doing this, you want to think about keeping your body in a nice skater's stance, straight back, knee over toe, and you're lifting and you're putting the whole foot down at one time. So wheels are going down flat, like that. As this starts to feel a little bit easier, make sure that you completely transfer the weight, lift this foot and turn, because that is going to be really important in a minute when we start rolling. Completely commit all of my weight and lift. All of my weight here and lift. To do this moving, you need to be able to balance on one foot confidently, and obviously I have a video for that, so I will link it for you. Right, so I'm just going to have a little bit of roll, and I'm going to lift my foot, commit here, lift. Now you haven't got to do the full L position. You can just do a little bit of a V. You haven't got to commit to turning that foot completely. Push. So try and think about putting the foot down flat. If you're having trouble building up to the full L position, what I think about is heel. So I think heel, because you've got to bring that heel in. So as I'm doing it, I'm like heel, heel, and that really helps you to get that foot round. If you think heel when you're moving, it's going to mean that you put the foot down almost slightly ahead of you, which is good because you think we're moving. Otherwise, the foot is going to get left behind. So when we do a lot of these skills that need you to open the hip, I do like to use a guide wheel. So for example, if we're going to do an open book turn, I will keep these wheels on the floor and it will guide me into my turn rather than lifting my foot here. So let's do the same thing, but with the guide wheel. So to get the guide wheel in this, what you need to do is to go onto the toe manual, roll it forward, still think heel and go down, and then back up onto the toe and back down again. Lean on those inside edges if you need to. So we're doing the exact same thing, but all we're doing is leaving the front wheels on the floor and they're going to do a little arc out and in. And now that arc is really important because when we're going to swap feet, when we're rolling in a minute, you're going to need that arc to give your feet some space so they don't get locked together. For the next bit, we're going to create a push. Now this gets a little bit technical, so bear with me. So what's going to happen is we're going to do this, and now all the time we're doing this, the other foot is still rolling. So it's going to end up here. Now this foot is in the perfect position to push this foot away. But to do that, you need to lean on these two inner wheels here. So once you've done your arc heel, you're going to put the weight on the two inner wheels and push that foot away. Because by the time you've done that, this foot's going to have traveled and then you can push. So let's try that moving. So we're going to do it moving. So we're going to do the exact same thing. Toe manual, heel, inside wheels, and then once you've pushed on the inside wheels, you're going to put the leg up. So push, heel and push, heel, push. When you do this, the lower you get, the more power you're going to have. So let me show you. So I'm going to my toe, heel and push. So if you think of yourself as a spring, the more you push down into the floor, the more energy you're going to have to push. Finding your power using this method is going to improve your skating so much, and you'll be surprised how many little places you can use this in lots of other skills, and it's really going to help. I'm Katie, which is Skatie, and I'll see you next time. Bye!